Nuggets team that will still have championship aspirations.
Okay.
Holiday
I'm excited to see Denver Nuggets and Boston Celtics. This is a preseason game that kind of kicked things off in Abu Dhabi. I'll explain to you why I was so excited to see this nothing happening preseason game. We already know what we're getting out of the Boston Celtics year in, year out. I could care less about what Boston looks like in the preseason. At the end of the day, they're the reigning NBA champs. They come to work. They don't cheat this game at all. They play great defense. You got Tatum and Brown. Who's better? Who knows? Who cares? This team is going to always be there out east, contending. They're going to be one of the 4 teams left in NBA basketball for the next 4 or 5 years, probably, at the end of the season. Now, the Denver Nuggets, I got a lot of questions about. And I'll tell you, one of the biggest questions I got is for their head coach, Michael Malone. So, like, we have seen a trend in the NBA of great coaches that win a ring, not the following year, but the season after that, having their job on the line. Even seen a couple coaches lose their jobs of late. A championship does not guarantee you won't get fired, especially when you have an all-time great player in Jokic. Now, you're probably asking me, where the heck are you coming from with that? Here's my thought process. The Denver Nuggets added Russell Westbrook. And here's the thing with adding Russell Westbrook. He plays so hard, but nobody can figure out where to play this guy. But you want him in the league because he plays so hard when you got a problem with guys not playing hard. It's very difficult to find out where to put Brody in a rotation. And then after that, what do you do with his, him in the season when he's playing harder than some of your better players? Now, the Nuggets paid Jamal Murray recently a lot of money. He's their starting point guard as Jaylen Brown throws it down. But I would offer this to you. Jamal Murray has never been an all-star, even though he's won a championship. Some will say that doesn't matter. Well, I believe Jamal Murray hadn't been an all-star for a reason. Murray, right now, all off the bench. Slow paces, regular seasons. Him and Jimmy Butler both do it. And what happens is the nights that Jamal Murray could easily have 22 and 11, right? He ends up having like 17 and 8. Obviously, he plays with Jokic, so you're not going to get but so many assists. Keep in mind, those stats are probably going to be down a little more this year because you got Russell Westbrook, who's, though he's not going to be able to get a triple-double, he's going to affect stats as you see him passing it all over the place right now. And then he also misses a lot of shots. So Russ is going to take a couple assists away from Jamal Murray a game. So Murray's stat line is probably going to be like 18 and 4, right? And with that being said,
he just finds new ways.
You're playing with 2 of the guys that are not only the greatest ever at triple-doubles, but guys that don't take nights off in the regular season, and Nikola Jokic and Jamal and Russell Westbrook. There's going to be a point in the season, here's my prediction, where Russell Westbrook looks better than Jamal Murray. Now, anybody with eyes will know that that's not true. You won a championship with Jamal Murray as your second best player, and he made the biggest shots oftentimes for your team during their championship run over a year ago. All I'm saying is, I think Russ can be a great thing for the Nuggets, but let's not act like we haven't seen the downside of Brody. He definitely he kind of like mind-F's a coaching staff, right? Because nobody plays harder than him. A team like the Celtics, they got all of their roles identified. There's no communication, and they're missing one of their better players in Kristaps Porzingis. But everybody knows their role. There are no questions. That's why they're the NBA champs. Team like the Denver Nuggets, they've had all of their roles solidified, but because you can't pay everybody, you lost Kentavious Caldwell-Pope this offseason. You lost Bruce Brown the offseason before that. That opened up some minutes for a cheap vet. They bring in Russell Westbrook. I think the Nuggets will be fine. I obviously still have them making the playoffs. Top 3 seed out west, though. I don't believe they'll be able to win the West anymore. I think that will be the place of teams like Minnesota and Memphis. Probably be top 2 out west in the regular season. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on that one. That's my hot take. Yo, I've been talking for like 5 minutes straight, y'all. My mouth is dry as the Sahara.
guys in San
But this is a
Antonio
reaction
Clippers
video. This is what you guys
here,
want
getting
to
a little
see.
bit more run. I'm sure
You
he
don't want to
tries
see
expand
just the highlight. You want to hear a little bit of commentary from your boy. I maybe overdone it,
He understands,
but
what the team
that's
needs,
kind
and
of what I'm
he's
thinking
really
right
just
now
kind
with
of
everything,
flawlessly
with the
fit
Denver
into that.
Nuggets. Y'all let me know your thoughts on both of these squads as the
He's
benches kind of
an all-star player, an all-NBA player
get
that
unloaded
knows
here.
how
I'm gonna come
he
up out of this
fits and what
highlight.
he adds
But let me know your
value
thoughts on the
that he
Denver
adds.
Nuggets and Boston Celtics.
So he spent his first
This
3
game is
years
in
with
Abu Dhabi,
Sacramento.
and Russell Westbrook is still doing great things at this point in his career. We don't talk about this man's athleticism enough, but he's one of the
That
greatest
could
ever.
potentially
He is
fit
truly
into
one of the
that
greatest
play.
ever. If you love flexing your sports knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports and win some money while you're at it. That's Underdog. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog website or app. You got to pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that specific game. You get your picks right, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use your boy's promo code, which is Ferro, your deposit will get matched up to $1,000 is available to you in bonus cash. You can't beat that. Tap in with Underdog. My promo code is Ferro.